Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Corina, and today for Money Monday I wanted to share with you guys an update of our October budget and kind of a wrap up to tell you where things left off for the month. We're not quite at the end of October, but we're basically done with spending for the month, so I thought this would be an appropriate time to do that. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I figured we would start off talking about our sinking funds for this month. Everything was pretty much the same as far as our spending for sinking funds. The only one that we bumped up this month was Christmas because we wanted to get Christmas pretty much wrapped up. So we did allocate $100 towards Christmas. We do still have a little bit to go into November, I think. I thought I would be comfortable after putting an extra $100 in, but I think I want just a little bit more, a little extra cushion because we're taking on a couple of little like extra gifts that necessarily weren't a part of our budget, and we also want to make sure we leave room for like a little bit of decor and also a little bit of like an activity for the family to do. I will be off the entire week of Christmas to New Year's, so we're planning for my husband to be off a couple of days also so that we can kind of go out and do some fun outings during that time. So I'm going to be adding a little bit to that in November, but we did put $100 in October. As far as everything else, it stayed exactly the same. So anniversary was $37, car registration was $33, car maintenance was $30, Christmas again was $100, clothing was $10, birthdays were $10, hair was $10, Kiki was $15, teenager was $50, medical was $50, mini M was $50, rent increase was also $50, and then weddings was $30. So that's what we put away towards our sinking funds for this month. The other thing that is really kind of different for this month, as you guys know, my husband did have to get a root canal, so that's where basically all of our additional money that we would have ordinarily had going towards baby step number 2 went for this month. So a little bit of a bummer, but we also did pay for some additional things, just like holiday and kind of fall related outings. So we went to our local apple orchard. We budgeted $150 for that. We went a little bit over because of some like car snafus that we had. We actually ended up taking the trip almost twice because my parents' car broke down when we were about 20 minutes out on our first visit. So we had to kind of go back and do it all over again the following week. So we spent about $180 on that trip. For Halloween, we had budgeted about $100, and my husband couldn't find his costume, so we ended up buying him a new one, so we bumped up our budget to $150. So we weren't able to allocate the extra money towards our savings, which I've wanted to get us basically a month ahead on expenses for the past couple of months, but because we moved in September and then everything that happened in October, we just haven't been able to do so. So we're kind of going to put that on the back burner. We do have our emergency fund, we have our sinking funds, which have plenty, are well funded. And we do have an additional debt that we still need to pay off. So this is a little bit of kind of a November update, but also we did find this out in October, so a little bit of a bummer, but we always anticipated that we would be able to get a settlement for this last debt that we had and that we would be completely credit card debt free in November. After speaking with the company this month, they are not willing to settle with us. It would be a lot of jumping through hoops. So we're just not going to go there, and we're just going to pay off the full balance. So that means that we're going to be looking at a payoff date of about the middle of January, unless we can squeeze some things out of our budget in the month of November and December. So if we can do that, then we'll be credit card debt free by the end of December, but if not, then it will be the middle of January, which is a little bit of a bummer. We anticipated that we would have that all wrapped up, like I said, in November. So we're adding about 6 weeks extra, which is not the end of the world considering how long we've been in debt, but it's definitely, you know, kind of a moment as far as what we thought we'd have to pay versus what we're actually going to have to pay. So that is our little update. As far as everything else, things went really well for this month. We did obviously plan and cash flow some things. Again, my husband's root canal and then our trips throughout the month just kind of to do some family activities. And I will honestly say that it was so nice to have additional income to be able to not only cash flow my husband's surgery that he needed, but also to do things with our family that were seasonal and that really mean a lot to us and that really make up the fall season for us. Because in the past, you know, we would have, either have been scrimping or like not buying groceries, or we would have like put things on credit cards, and that just is not worth it to enjoy time with your family. So we're really grateful to have been able to do those things, and we know that we've come such a long way. I mean, this time last year, we were in the middle of paying off our debt, of course. We were in the middle of baby step 2, but we had like an unexpected expense in October, which was actually kind of funny because it was right around the time we did our trip to the apple orchard last year, and the expense was about $500, and I just remember having like a total meltdown. It was awful. So I remember we used our emergency fund, but I was so upset because we'd been working so hard and budgeting, and all of a sudden here comes this unexpected expense, and it set us back a little bit with needing to kind of rebuild baby step 1, and it was just so defeating. So it's really, really incredible to know that just a short while ago, just 1 year ago, we were in a completely different place from where we are now, and our baby step 1 emergency fund is still intact, but we were able to cash flow a ton of things throughout this month. So that is our October budget update. I hope that it's helpful. I would love to know how you guys did in October, so let me know in a comment down below, and I cannot wait to plan our budget for November with you guys this week and stuff our cash envelopes, because we're getting ready to start a new month and we are totally buckling down to like tighten down the hatches and get our last debt paid off and to be completely credit card debt free very, very soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great Monday, and I will talk to you very soon.